most successful. So the significance about C Note Friday is one of these bills, and it all starts with one. You know, I don't need to show you a whole bunch. I don't need to brandish a whole lot, because this here is the start of a new beginning. Our visionary and founder, Mr. Darry Perkinson, also known as the beloved Mr. Wall Street, he encourages every single member to pay themselves first. And if it's possible for you as an individual to pay yourself one of these and tuck it away safely, it's something that you need to do. And even if you have to do it like this, with 120 at a time, 120 at a time, even if you pay yourself 20 until you get one of these, turn it into a C note. Turn it into a C note, okay? Because all it takes is you start with one and then you start building. That's the encouragement that I wanted to give everyone today. This is what's touching my heart, for everybody to at least start with one. Because we know we're going through a hard time right now with the pandemic, people losing work, people just in unfortunate situations. You know, life gets in the way and it's rather tough. But always know you need to pay yourself first. Because whatever happens in the grand scheme of things, when you're putting your work out there, when you're putting forth your effort, you are the person that everything comes back down to. So if you've got a little stash in the nest egg for yourself, it's going to be in your own best interest, because the bills are always going to be there. They're not going anywhere. You're always going to get a bill. That man comes to your letterbox every month. He'll send you an email every month. So C Note Friday is something very symbolic to the MLS Bitcoin Club through our visionary and founder. And I just wanted to make a point of letting everybody know, at least start with one. All it takes is for you to start with one. Yeah, I can hold up a stack, but that's not going to help the person who's trying to accomplish just the one. Okay? Because once you get the one, that's a big celebration. And we need to celebrate everybody's victories, you know, because we all need to get to the finish line, but we have to encourage one another to make that happen. Okay? So that's my C Note Friday. I'm going to share my screen and get into the presentation, but I wanted to, you know, highlight as to why C Note Friday is very significant. And like I said to everybody in the club, start with one, because that's all it takes. That's your beginning. Okay? So I'm going to start with our humble song that we do own the rights to.
Cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew. A worldwide currency, only if you knew. Well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Go MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a dive 20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun. cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
Yep, and we are definitely doing that. All right. So great evening, everybody. For those of you that don't know me yet, my name is Josephine Ninaku Thomas. I was born in Ghana in West Africa, formerly known as the Gold Coast. Okay. Okay. I was born to a father who was in the military, the Ghanaian military. So I was actually born on a military base. But in 1976, my father retired from the military and became a diplomat for the Ghana High Commission and was posted in London in 1976. So I moved to London in 1976 at the age of 6 months old, and I was raised and educated in the United Kingdom of Great Britain. So, that's probably why I speak the way that I do. I did move to the United States of America back in the year 2000. My professional background is the travel industry. I have a 28-year career in the travel industry. So I've been in the game for a long time, but corporate travel was the niche that I specialized in. I've been part of the opportunity with MLS that I'm about to share with you since 2017, and it's been an amazing journey. With the wealth education that I've received from the MLS University, and it's not taught in this formation in any school, college, or university, I've been able to lay a solid foundation for my family. And, all it takes is one risk taker in the family. And I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, are you going to be that one risk taker to lay that foundation for generational wealth? Because it only takes one risk taker to do that. Okay. But I can tell you, in the years that I've been with MLS, the education that I've acquired, I've been able to set many foundations, open multiple companies, and make millions of dollars doing it. So you all have the same opportunity with the information that I'm about to share with you tonight. There is a disclaimer, because we are not licensed financial advisors, and we do not give financial advice. This presentation is for illustration and educational purposes only. Okay. So this presentation is not intended to substitute obtaining accounting, tax, or financial advice from a licensed professional. Okay. Cryptocurrency prices can and do fluctuate greatly any given time, due to the volatility of the market. The users of cryptography assets may be subject to large swings in value. And this is something that you do at your own risk. There are no refunds in the club because the transactions are member to member, peer to peer. So what happens here is the members get paid. Okay. So there is no refunds. It's a jolly, happy, big family that we have here at MLS. And the only thing I can tell you is walk with us and you'll definitely walk to greatness. Okay, your MLS experience. Who are we? You're going to learn the 5 pillars to wealth. Okay. And once you join us on this journey, you'll know what they are, what we offer, the MLS University. Why Bitcoin? Well, why not? We'll show you how to acquire Bitcoin for free. And we'll also show you how to get started in the right way. The massive leverage system. We're breaking the chains of financial scarcity, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of communities out there are not exposed to financial freedom. We've been conditioned to be in the 40-40 club, to work 40 hours a week for 40 years plus, and just have nothing to show for it at the end. Before joining MLS, I was one of those people in the 40-40 club, in the rat race, working from sun up to sundown without a thank you or an FU. I worked for one company for 12 straight years. And if it wasn't for this opportunity, I would have had no clue. I would have been absolutely oblivious that my 401k only had $3,500 in it after 12 good years of service. This is why people retire from a job, a job, a just over broke. And you hear sometimes 6 months, a year later, that person has dropped down dead. They pop their clogs because they've given their life to a company. Okay. And then when they realize what they've got to show for it at the end of it, it's enough to give you a flipping heart attack. Because if it wasn't for our visionary and founder that brought this stuff to my attention, I would have been none the wiser. Because when things are brought to your offices, when you're working in corporate America, you're being brought into a room or office, someone's standing at the front of the room talking about 401k, this, that. You don't understand anything that they're talking about. You're just nodding your head like a good Uncle Tom or a good Aunt Thomasina, and you sign the paperwork and you don't even know what you're signing. Thank you, Mr. Wall Street, because you opened my eyes and wrote me a real policy that builds cash value that you can have while you are alive. That's infinite banking. I'll get to that. Who is the MLS Bitcoin Club? We are a membership club operating and serving since 2014. We operate globally. Yes, globally. We've got members all over the world. England, South Africa, West Africa, North Africa, Jamaica, Trinidad. We're everywhere, okay? Our corporate office is in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, our mission is to create a self-managed system for members to accumulate Bitcoin for free while growing your financial knowledge to elevate you and your family to a better life. We are doing everything in our power to get you to financial freedom, to have a peace of mind, to be able to take a trip or a vacation when you feel like it, for you to be able to wake up when you finish sleeping, not the other way around, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you an opportunity to have a peace of mind. So when you go to bed at night, the last thing on your mind is not going to be finance, because they say romance without finance is a nuisance. The founder and the visionary of this club is a gentleman by the name of Mr. Darry Perkinson, also known as the beloved Mr. Wall Street. This gentleman right here has a heart of pure gold. And those words at the bottom of the screen are very true. If you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire. Okay? If you walk with me. It's very important that you walk with him. Okay? And it's very important that you pay attention, get excited, and never quit. This gentleman right here comes from humble beginnings. He's gone from being on welfare, okay, to being a multi-liquid millionaire. A multi-liquid millionaire is a cash money millionaire, okay? That's what a multi-liquid millionaire is, okay? So humble beginnings, the projects. He hails from the projects of Newark, New Jersey. For those of you that don't know what the projects are, for lack of a better term, it's low-income housing, poverty, okay? Hardship, having wish sandwiches. This man had to wish he had, some meat in his sandwich, or wish he had some cheese in his sandwiches. He would wake up walking outside his front door, witnessing the most horrendous, terrifying things. Okay. But what he did was, as soon as he was of age, he took himself into the United States Army and gave them 20 good years. Nearer to the end of his career in the Army, he knew he had to do something after Army life, because then you transition from Army life to civilian life. So during the course of that time, he went and got himself into computer engineering and took it to a very high level and became a computer genius. So upon retirement from the military, he became a computer engineer. And everything this man does with his craft, he perfects it. He aces it. And this is what we need to do. Okay? So after doing that, he realized this is small money. I need to do more. He learned how to trade. To become a trader, it's a big deal. It's a big flipping deal. But guess what? He became a master trader, because again, this is a man that perfects his craft. Okay? And back in 2014, he had an idea and he had a dream and he had a vision. That's why he's the founder and the visionary. This is a club. Okay? So when you have a club, it ain't about CEO or nothing like that. The club has a visionary and founder. Let me make that very clear to you. So he put this club together with wealth education, financial literacy, but he threw in a bonus where you have the opportunity to accumulate Bitcoin for free with collective enlightenment. And this is where the MLS Bitcoin Club was born. Cash flowing daily, growing teams as one. He made this statement here. He said when you understand cash flow, it flows to the people who are looking for it. If you aren't looking for it, you won't find it. The MLS Bitcoin Club is only for the people, that are looking for it. So if you're looking for this cash flow and you want it and you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you will be successful. Here you go. These are the 5 pillars to wealth that I mentioned earlier. Okay. So we will create the cash flow with the Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? It's cryptocurrency. It's digital currency. It's new money. It's the big buzzword that's going out right now. Everybody's got Bitcoin on their lips, but not everybody understands what Bitcoin is. Okay. We'll show you how to acquire the precious metals. Bitcoin is gold 2.0 or 2.0 as Wall Street says. The infinite banking system. Okay. What's the infinite banking system? The infinite banking system is whole life insurance policies that build cash value that you can actually have while you are alive. You can enjoy it while you're alive. Why would it be called life insurance? Think about that. Learning how to trade. This is an opportunity right here. Okay. You will learn how to trade. Acquiring real estate. That's another thing you'll learn how to do. If you don't already have it, there's different things that you can learn and tweak how to enhance what you already have with the real estate that you have, okay? Welcome to the MLS University. It's an online financial education course. We got the new members onboarding. We got 10 levels of education, professional development, private coaching sessions, social media coaching. Let's get rid of the scarcity mindset, okay? We're trying to get you onto the other side of money because scared money makes no money. And it's a process. I can definitely tell you it's a process to change the way you think, change the way you navigate things through your mind, and change the way you digest information. Okay, so the MLS University has 10 levels. The first level, everyone comes in at the starter level, and we call it Crypto 101 and 102, which gives you a basic knowledge of what cryptocurrency is. Because cryptocurrency is a term you're going to hear. It's all of the currencies, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. There's thousands of them. But you'll get an education of the most popular ones and how they work, how you can acquire the wallets and all that good stuff, okay? Level 1, extreme credit. Some people have issues with their credit. This opportunity here will let your credit go from poor to excellent. If you're challenged, because in America, credit is king. So it's very important to have, strong credit. And it doesn't matter what's happened to you on this journey we call life, because there's never a testimony without a test. I've had both sides of the fence when it comes to credit, because anything bad that could possibly happen to a person in America, with the exception of going to the big pokey, it's happened to me. I've had credit that was in the toilet. Now I've got exceptional credit, thanks to this opportunity right here. Level 2, a lot of you have had a desire to start your own business, and you would love to be your own boss. A lot of you are sick and tired of being sick, of being talked down to, being ordered around, only getting a couple weeks vacation for a year, being on a job or just over break. Some people are just fed up, and you have the know-how and the ability to do your own company, but you just don't know where to start. Everything's right there on level 2 in our club. Level 3, business credit. You're going to need business credit. Business credit is just going to take you to levels that you didn't even know that you could go to. Okay. We're changing lives now. Level 4, solo 401k. We've heard of 401k, but the solo in front is for the 2% of the world. The Warren Buffetts, the Donald Trumps, the Oprah Winfreys. They have solo 401ks. You get to level 4 and you are just as good as they are. Just as good. Okay. Level 5. Remember, once you get the real estate, the ALOCs and the HELOCs. The ALOC is an advanced line of credit. A HELOC is a home equity line of credit. That education is waiting for you on level 5. Level 5 to thrive, Emerald. Okay. Level 6, intro to trading. Okay, a lot of people, before you even get to level 6, you're flowing with some serious cash flow. So you may already have a little bit of knowledge about trading before you get there. But guess what? It's all going to be beefed up. Okay, you're going to get some extra. All right. Level 7 is that infinite banking. And the infinite banking is so powerful. If you don't know anything about infinite banking, Google Nelson Nash, because he's the founder of the infinite banking system. And there's a whole lot of like fruitful information that will definitely help one. Okay. Level 8, offshore accounts. You know, sometimes you only hear about offshore accounts, but now you have the opportunity to tap into one when you get to level 8. Level 9, venture capitalist deals. Okay, what's a venture capitalist deal? Now you're buying apartment buildings with 40 units in it. You know, you're coming together, you're doing crowdfunding, angel investing, you're doing all kinds of different things. Now you're doing some next level stuff. Okay. And all of this education is jam packed in the MLS University. And believe you and me, if you put this information and this knowledge to use, you will definitely live the Saturday lifestyle, and you will not be concerned about cash flow, finance, or anything like that. The only thing is you need a good CPA to help you keep everything in order, okay? Because you're going to be doing a lot of different juggling, but it's going to be a good kind of juggling that you're going to be doing. Learn to be your own bank. Listen, right here at MLS, you've got the family bank, okay? Who would like to be a millionaire on this webinar? We have millionaires here. We can all, you know, raise a hand. But guess what? For the regular people that are working hard from day to day, you all have the ability to be a millionaire. Whatever you do, let's just take a number. I'm going to give you $3,000 a day. You times that by 365 days. At the end of that 365, you're a millionaire. $3,000 a day will make you a millionaire at the end of the year. And there's many different things that we could do to acquire that. Some people think it's not possible. There's many things we could do right here at MLS for it to be very possible. We've also got the family bank. Let's break down some grassroots here. 20 people, whether you're family, friends, frenemies, whatever. Let's put 20 of you together in a room. And we all put $17 a day into the pot. At the end of the year, we've got $124,000 in that pot. Okay. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. 5 years, you've got over 600,000. Okay. This is ordinary people making things happen. But let's say 10 months in of us putting our $17 a day in, someone comes to the table and says, you know what, my car just got totaled and I need to get a new car. My credit's not all that strong. You come to the family bank, we have a meeting and a discussion. You may need 30 grand. You get your 30 grand from the family bank. You could go do as you please. You don't have to sit in front of no shiesty finance person in a dealership trying to rip your behind off. But because you got the MLS education, that 30 grand that you just got, you're going to put that into your infinite banking system. So it's building up in the infinite banking system. Then you take it back out of the banking system, infinite banking, then you go make your purchase. So now you've got the 30 grand that's still going to sit there and keep growing for you, but then you've been able to remove it out and keep it in your hands. These are the little things, the secrets of the wealthy that you're going to learn. I don't know if you knew this, but Disneyland, Walt Disney was built using an insurance policy, just like that, the infinite banking one. Okay. So don't sit there and think that these people had a whole bunch of money sitting somewhere and they was picking it from a bank. No, there's so much money in these infinite banking policies. You just have to tap in and walk with Wall Street. Okay. You'll learn how to, you know, obtain extreme credit. If you don't have at least $100,000 in available credit from the personal level and business, you still got some work to do. But it won't take you long to do it. Like I said, the education is here and we are here to help you. Together we can prosper. Okay. I've talked about the infinite bank. This is what a whole life insurance policy looks like. This is an example of one. You know, the value, the death benefit is 1.3 million. So God forbid anything happens, the family will get 1.3 million to fight over. But then you've got cash value building up in that policy that you can actually borrow against. Okay. So this is an amazing thing. And anybody that has the opportunity to tap into that, I advise you something to do. Trading is a huge thing. I'm a proud member of the MLS Trading Academy. You know, I've learned how to trade and read price action in the markets on the S&P 500, the Dow 30, you know, trading options. There's so many things I now see and can pinpoint things and understand it thanks to the MLS education that I've received. Trezor device, be your own bank, okay? This device is imperative for everybody that's going to be accumulating Bitcoin. This is a Trezor device, okay? As you see on the screen, I personally have one. This device is ultra safe and ultra secure. And if anybody, and I mean anyone, has the audacity or the unmitigated gall to steal this plastic thing from you, it can hold up to $100 million of cryptocurrency. But I pity the fool that will try and steal it from you, because it will be worth absolutely nothing to them because you have the codes. So it doesn't matter. They can beat you harder than Kunta Kinte. Don't tell them nothing. You just go and get yourself another device. You put your codes in and Robert's your father's brother. Bob's your uncle. There you go. Voila. Okay. And it's very important that you purchase it at the correct places. Okay. Like from Trezor itself. You know, Wall Street also has a link where you can order your Trezor. Don't just buy it from any old place. Please, I beg. Bitcoin is the biggest secret on the internet today. I know you recognize at least one or two of those faces. They all have Bitcoin because wealthy people invest and circulate their money. Poor people spend it. Okay. So you're looking at Iron Mike. He lost a lot of his money from licking people down with his fist, but now he's got Bitcoin. Okay. Look at Snoop Dogg. That man could smoke some weed, but guess what? He's got some Bitcoin too. Oprah's a billionaire. Like I said, wealthy people invest and circulate their money. She's got Bitcoin. Paris was born with a gold spoon in her mouth, but she has Bitcoin. Gwyneth Paltrow will act her behind off, but she has Bitcoin. Chamath, he's got money coming from his ears, but he's got Bitcoin too. Sir Richard Branson, well, we know who he is. He's virgin everything, but by no means a virgin, but he's got Bitcoin as well. So it's time for everybody to wake up and smell the coffee. You're just as good as they are. Okay. You've had people making asinine statements back in 2017. The boss of JP Morgan, you know, Jamie Dimon, he said, you know, Bitcoin is fraudulent, that will blow up. Okay. And guess what? 2020, just last year, the same man was eating humble pie. And he extends banking services to Bitcoin exchanges. Gemini, Coinbase were the first, you know, clients of the bank. Well, he had a change of tune. There's a little saying that I say is, if you can't beat them, join them. And don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay. Bitcoin can hit up to 300,000 in the next 5 years. I see it going way beyond that, way sooner. Okay, PayPal's bought into Bitcoin, 50 billion stimulus checks. People are going in there. Everyone knows who PayPal is, okay? Square, that's your Cash App and everything. You can buy Bitcoin on Cash App now. All right, so this is a big deal. It's something to definitely pay attention to. Where can you buy Bitcoin? You've got some places right here on the screen. Most people have heard of 7-Eleven, CVS, Rite Aid. You've even got the Bitcoin ATM machines. Okay, LibertyX. You can either pull LibertyX on an app, or you can pull it online. You put your zip code in, and it's going to bring different places up. You know, it doesn't even look like places that actually sell Bitcoin, but they do. You just call them up, ask them if they got any Bitcoin, and there you go. Make sure you have your Receive wallet for Bitcoin. You can even go with cash and purchase the Bitcoin. Okay. So you don't have to worry about using a card to do the transaction or anything of that nature. You can use cash money to get that Bitcoin. It's a beautiful thing. Places that accept Bitcoin, well, many places accept Bitcoin now. Okay, you've got Overstock.com, AT&T, Microsoft, Subway, BMW. I don't see myself buying a Subway sandwich with Bitcoin for, let's say, $6, because the way Bitcoin is rising, that same $6 sandwich, that Bitcoin that they're going to hold on to is probably going to be worth 60,000 one day. So hold on to what you've got and just be in position where you can grow your Bitcoin. Being in the MLS Bitcoin Club, you're going to be able to grow it. Okay. What would you buy with your Bitcoin? Some people will buy a dream home. You know, some people have dreamed of having something nice to live in and, you know, just having a peace of mind. Some people want an ocean view. Some people want to, you know, just have a house in a nice neighborhood, you know, but whatever you desire, it's possible. Okay, we've got members of our club that have literally bought their vehicles with Bitcoin. We've got Miss Jeannie Moore, beautiful lady, very nice lady. She bought her lovely car right there. We've got the visionary and founder. He recently bought a Harley Davidson with Bitcoin. That's like huge. Then we got Miss Pam, Miss Pamela Jesse. She got the Cadillac. You know, when I first moved to America, that was the first car that I was shown that it was a prestigious car in the United States. And look at Miss Pam. She bought that with Bitcoin. That's an amazing thing right there. Why now? Why not? You know, everyone has something to pay. Tithes and offering, mortgage, rent, you know, car payments, gas, insurances, loans, credit cards, food, groceries, emergency cash fund. Yeah, it's C-Note Friday. So we want to have an emergency cash fund, okay? Retirement accounts, you know, you might still be funding them. Cell phones, everyone's got cell phones. I've got cell phones coming out of everywhere. I've got so many phones go, you know, left, right. Look, I'm sitting around, look at all these different phones. You see LadyJo, all these, like, how many phones does she have? Maybe about 8 or 9, but I'm just giving you an example. TV, internet, you know, shopping, traveling. Some people like to travel. Some people just want to have a nice lifestyle, but you've got miscellaneous things that just pop up out of nowhere. And when you've got nothing to tap into, it's hurtful. It's really hurtful. What are some of your goals? I write my goals down every single Sunday. I have a list of goals of what I want to do. Even if I write down 10 goals and I only get 2 of them done, at least I did something. It's a celebration. Celebrate your victories, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrate. So what are some of your goals? What do you want to do? Do you want to be on the golf course at least once a week? Would you like to go on a cruise maybe a couple times a year? Would you like one of those fast cars? Or do you just want, you know, time with family? Okay. Would you want to go on a shopping spree and gouge, buy some of that Chanel or Gucci or whatever the things are, you know? Sometimes you just want to treat yourself to something nice. Listen, on this journey we call life, it's not a dress rehearsal. It's the real thing. So it's very important that we make the most of every day because we all get the same 24 hours in a day. It's up to you how you utilize it and what you do with it, okay? But the MLS Bitcoin Club can definitely change your life for the rest of your life. And I will tell you today, there's never a testimony without a test. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Conviction and comfort don't live on the same block. So sometimes you got to get uncomfortable to get to your comfort zone. The state of your home economy is more important than ever before. If your home economy is not growing, there's no one to blame but you. New ideas can pay your mortgage this week. That was a very bold statement that was put together by our visionary and founder. And to be honest, it used to just be the bottom piece. If your home economy is not growing, there's no one to blame but you. But with the heightened pandemic and everything else that's been going on, that's why we added the top piece, okay? Because what you have here with this opportunity, if you sign up tonight and you bring 2 people in, you're getting paid. You're getting daily pay. You're getting paid, okay? So here it is, the MLS Bitcoin Club. Together we can prosper. Okay, there is an annual membership fee. Annual meaning once for the year, every 365 days, and that's $149. To come in at the starter level where everybody comes in, okay, it's $250. But guess what? You bring 2 people in, you get your money back. You get your Bitcoin back, and you are receiving donations of Bitcoin from your community. What does that mean? All right. You've got Bitcoin that you're receiving. It's going to your personal Bitcoin wallet. It's not going anywhere else. You get paid daily. You don't have to wait for the 1st or the 15th of the month. And it's like coming to you in your, it will be the same feeling as receiving a Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, direct deposit to your account. Okay. But you're receiving a donation. So if you read between the lines, it's a blessing. Okay. So you're coming in, you've paid your annual membership, but our visionary and founder is very, very generous. Out of that $149 that the new member pays, he will automatically give you $49. Okay. And then you come in at the starter level with your $250. Okay. But when you fill the starter level, and we could look at it like a house, you'll walk away with $750 plus $249. Do the math. How many people can make $950 in a day? But you're making this over and over and over. So you could make that 5 times in a day on the starter level. That's a beautiful thing. We recommend the fast track. I don't know why my screen did that. We recommend the fast track. And the fast track means coming in on the starter level and level 1. Okay. So those 2 together. So that would mean you pay your membership fee. Then you've got your $250 and $500. But the beautiful thing is, once you fill those levels, you see what you're walking away with, okay? You're walking away with 3 times that amount. That's a beautiful thing. And as more people join you, it keeps going up. Okay, level 2, you come in with $1,000, but you're using what you're making to get to the next level. Some people can come in on those levels initially, but everyone's in a different financial position. So you can't sit there and judge, someone's pockets, okay? So this is why we open it up and show you everything. Level 3, okay? Level 3 is important because if you fill your level 3, you're walking away with $6,000, okay? But if you fill it twice and you're a person that likes to speak and share information, you can become a team leader, okay? And then you can share the opportunity and present just like the next person can. Level 4, that's another important place to be. When you fill that community, you're walking away with 15,000 in Bitcoin. And just think, if you're on level 4, that means you're on all of the levels. So you're receiving donations of Bitcoin simultaneously, okay? But if you fill level 4 twice, then you become a ruby. Okay, level 5 is the sweet spot, okay? It's very important to be on level 5 because level 5, once you fill level 5, you're walking away with 30,000 in Bitcoin. You fill it twice, okay, then you become emerald, okay? Emerald is a level in the club where you'll also receive an additional 500 in Bitcoin, and you do as you please with that. Some people might use it to pay their car payment, level 5 to drive, level 5 to thrive, okay? Then you've got, level 6. Level 6 is an amazing place to be because when you fill level 6, you're walking away with 60,000 in Bitcoin. But think about how powerful this is because you've got 750, 1,500, 3,000, 6,000, 15,000, 30,000, now 60K. Yeah, we're working with levels that you can't even imagine. You're getting cash flow, and keep in mind, Bitcoin keeps going up in value. You fill level 6 twice, that's 120K, you become a diamond. Then you move up to level 7, which is double diamond. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds have become a big part of my life since joining MLS, okay? Not only do you walk away with 90,000, do that twice, you're double diamond. Level 8, triple diamond, okay? Not only are you walking away with 180K, double that again, then you are, triple diamond. Crown Ambassador VIP, See you at the top, as JB says. You've reached the mountaintop and you can see the promised land. Now you're on a completely different level of income and education, okay? Because it's very important when you are on your way to the top with financial wisdom and literacy, every level is giving you the education. I already went through what's on each level for the education. Rome wasn't built in a day, but we'll take our time and we will walk with Wall Street, because that's what we're doing. We're walking with him. Okay, we recommend the fast track. That's the best track. And you may have people that will be very much interested in this opportunity, but they don't even have the money to join. You can join as a free member, okay? You can bring in 2 people that are paid members, all right? Mr. Wall Street will give you 10% of the starter level fees, and then he will actually put you in on the starter level, okay? So then you can start your journey. So there's an opportunity for everybody. Doesn't matter what walk of life you're coming from, okay? But once you fill all these houses, you're looking at least 686,000, at least, okay? So it doesn't matter whether you have it or not. So long as you have that burning desire to win and you're sick and tired of being sick, there's a place for you here at MLS, okay? Okay, so understanding the numbers. Okay, this is what our back office looks like, okay? Our back office is your private personal MLS account. The red box, if you're staying close to the fire with Wall Street, he's going to be doing a training tomorrow at 12 noon, okay? That red box, you'll hear him say from time to time, how many is in your red box? Oh, you ain't got 100 in there? Talk to me when you've got 100 in your red box. This person's account that we're looking at has 44 people that they've personally recruited to MLS. They've made 10.228655 Bitcoin. Okay, 10 Bitcoin right now, as we're talking to you, Bitcoin is just under 60,000 a coin, okay? Let me just do the mathematics, because right now the screen is not accurate. So let's just do 59,000 times 10. That's $590,000 in Bitcoin on that one account. They've got 34 positions. Remember the different levels? They filled up 34 different houses. Think about how powerful this is. $590,000 with leverage. That's how I was telling you, you can acquire Bitcoin for free. This is one of our members' back offices. It's very transparent. Everything's date stamped, time stamped, and the amounts that you're receiving. Yes, amounts like $5,000 in Bitcoin is dropping in your wallet. And keep in mind, Bitcoin keeps rising. So if you were born poor, it's not your fault, because a child is born innocent. But if you die poor, it's your fault, because there's information that will help you get over that slump, okay? So what's next? Make a decision. Like it, love it, want more of it. Create a crypto wallet. It's completely free. Join the club. You know, activate your membership. Update your profile with payment information, who your beneficiaries are. Because yes, you get to will this over to whoever's next in line. Make a list of everyone you know and invite them to the next presentation, and start the online university training. You know, it's your time to shine. I thank you for joining me tonight, you know, and I say get back to the person that invited you to this presentation. And I would like to give you a warm embrace and welcome you to the MLS Bitcoin Club. And I definitely will stop sharing my screen and answer any questions that you may have. And I will check the chat. Okay. Hello, Joanne. Hi. All right. So if you would like to ask any questions, just raise your hand. You can click onto the raise your hand tab and I'll unmute you, and feel free to ask any questions that you would like. If you're not sure of anything, or you're trying to do something, you know, in terms of, you know, MLS, I'll be very happy to answer any questions that you may have. It seems rather quiet. Does anyone want to raise their hand and ask a question? Can everybody hear me? Most people's got their cameras off, so I don't even know if anyone can hear me. Oh, hey, Miss Naima. All right, let me unmute Miss Naima. Hold on. Let me find you. Unmute. All right. Was I able to unmute you? There you go, Miss Naima.
LadyJo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I just want to say hi. Great presentation. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We might be quiet, but we hear you. Great presentation. I don't have any question. I want to tell you that you always rock it out. And I appreciate you so much for what you do for the MLS Bitcoin Club. And keep going. Love you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Naima. All right. That's right. We're collecting these, right?
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
All right. Thank you, Miss Naima. It's always great to see you. All right. Anyone else have any questions or how you all doing today? All right. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Great presentation, LadyJo, always. You do an amazing job all the time.
Oh, thank you, Vane. That's our billionaire in the club. He's been in the club longer than everybody here on this webinar, rocking it out with Wall Street. You know, we go everywhere together. All right, we got Lorraine. All right, Lorraine, we can unmute you. Go ahead, Lorraine.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
You know, this presentation was really awesome. Thank you for doing it. And I can't help but think, you said that you can have everything that you want, and I know that you're really successful with your MLS Bitcoin business, just like we can all be. And you know, I'm like, you can see the stress freeness on your face. So, and I'm sure a lot of us want that at the very least. So I have a question. Can we share? Is this being recorded so that we can share it with others?
This is definitely being recorded. I will double check with Miss Pam where the recording is going to be posted, but absolutely the presentations are most definitely shareable, and we also have these presentations on demand. So Miss Lorraine, whoever invited you to the webinar, we do have access where we all have the presenters of the club. We have webinar on demand, so you'll be able to click onto the link and listen to the presentation at any given time. So you've got the information available to you in abundance. And absolutely, you know, I've been in the club for 4 years, but it's been a journey. But the key is to walk with Wall Street and just, you know, listen to what he's teaching us and, you know, follow the steps, because it does work. I'm living proof. You know, I was working for one particular job for 12 years, never given a pay increase. I was told I would never amount to anything. And I knew in my heart, I had to get away from that situation. So with the education that was provided from MLS, I used it to my advantage, and I needed to get out of that bad situation. It was almost like a bad marriage that I had to be divorced from. So, you know, it was important for me. My why was huge. So everyone has their own reasons and their own whys, why they need to, you know, get over the hump. You know, I wanted to succeed as bad as I wanted to breathe, you know? So like I said, my why kept me up at night. So I had to definitely make the steps and, you know, do what I needed to do. And you are just as good as anyone, Miss Lorraine, just as good.
Thank you.
And you're a winner.
I invited Joanne, and I like to say, thanks for coming, Joanne. I hope you got a lot out of it.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, Joanne. Welcome to the webinar. Welcome.
Hey, LadyJo.
Yes.
I just wanted to comment before you go to the next person, so the young lady would know that this webinar will be available on YouTube. That's where the replay will be. Unfortunately, when we use Zoom, we can't do Facebook and YouTube, so it will be available on YouTube. We're actually live on YouTube now. Okay, and thank you for a great presentation.
Oh, thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you so much. All right, excellent. All right, we got Miss Cecilia. All right, hi, Miss Cecilia. How are you? Great,
Hey, great evening. How you doing, Lady Joe?
fantastic, great evening.
Okay. Thank you so much for all this information. I wish everybody happy Resurrection Weekend. And I wanted to say I'm really excited about all the changes with MLS. I love the fact that Wall Street is introducing altcoins to a lot of members who are not familiar with that. And that's powerful because the altcoin game right now is sick, is growing very quickly, and I'm just excited. Everything here is looking really good, and I love the changes. I'm really happy
Yes.
to be still a member of MLS, and I'm telling you, Lady Joe, we've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. And this club is still here, still standing. It's not going anywhere. It's just improving and changing, and it's all good.
Yep. I'm very happy that you're here, Miss Cecilia, Lady C.
Thank
You know,
you.
we got a lot of pioneers in the club that all came in at the same time. We got Marlene, who Wall Street calls chief because she's a retired chief warrant officer. You know, we got Eli, that's my husband. We've been riding this thing together for years, okay? You know, so we've come to the table and we've come here and we're rocking it out. We got Richard Hall, Naja, Cecilia, Miss Pam, Miss Naima, Miss Tony, Kadeem, Richard, Miss Gladys all the way in Bermuda, Miss Pam from Bermuda. We got people from all over the world on this webinar right now. And I'm just honored to be able to be at service, okay? So if anyone has any more questions, I'm very happy to answer them. You know, so just let me know because, you know, I know you have, you know, better things to do with your time because everyone's busy. And I know this is a holiday for a lot of people. So I'm giving you the opportunity to ask any more questions if you have any. No one else raising their hands? No, we're good. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone for, you know, joining me this evening for C Note Friday. And like I said, it all starts with just one C Note. No one's telling you to go run out looking for a whole bunch of them. We start with one. And even if you can only do 20 at a time to get to that one, we got to start somewhere. Okay. And that's the biggest thing that we got to do is make the start. So that's what I'm encouraging everybody, you know, to do here today. Just start with one and then we'll start building from there and we'll celebrate your victories. We'll celebrate with you. All right. So I thank everyone for joining and I wish you all the success. And we're here, you know, we're standing tall. Like I said, there's a lot of people in this club that know a lot about MLS, you know, so, you know, watch out for them faces, you know. Don't forget Marlene and Naja, you know, Cecilia, Miss Naima, Miss Pam. We got Heather too. She knows a lot. Kadeem, Richard, we're all here. All right. So we look forward to welcoming you. Look at Mr. Vane Baker. He's been here longer than all of us. All of us. He was the first one at the table, you know, so his pockets are the deepest. So if anyone needs a loan, a C Note loan, you call him Vane Baker. I'm joking, Vane. But no, he's been around. He's one of the, you know, the beginners. You know, he laid the foundation with Wall Street. So it's been an
Brooklyn in
honor.
the house. Brooklyn in the house.
That's right. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn too. He's from Brooklyn. Yeah. So New York is definitely representing this club. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me and I look forward to seeing you on the next rotation. It'll be one of our other leaders that are going to do the next C Note Friday. But yeah, thank you for joining. Have a great night, everybody. Take care and God bless. Okay, bye-bye.